Lance Taylor, known worldwide as Afrika Bambaataa, was an influential DJ, producer, and cultural figure who helped shape the early foundation of hip-hop. Rising from the South Bronx, he became recognized for pioneering breakbeat DJing and blending electronic music with funk and rap, creating a sound that inspired generations of artists. Through the Universal Zulu Nation, he promoted creativity, unity, and the global growth of hip-hop culture. In later years, his legacy became the subject of public controversy following serious allegations, which he denied. Despite the debates surrounding his name, his impact on music and hip-hop history remains widely acknowledged. Angela Daphne Ann Pleasance, born on 17 September 1941, was an English actress known for her thoughtful and understated performances across theater, television, and film. With a strong background in classical acting, she built a steady career through roles that highlighted her quiet screen presence and emotional depth. She appeared in productions such as Hitler, The Last 10 Days, From Beyond the Grave, Doctor Who, and Coronation Street, later continuing with supporting roles in notable films during the 2000s. Though she avoided the spotlight, her dedication to character acting earned lasting respect. She passed away at the age of 84. Lyudmila Gurevich was a talented middle-distance runner who became one of the standout athletes of her era. Originally involved in artistic gymnastics, she discovered her passion for running after an unexpected victory in a cross-country competition. She later made history in the 800 meters, setting a world record and winning Olympic gold in Rome in 1960 after an intense and memorable race. Throughout her career, she earned several national titles and gained respect for her dedication to athletics. After retiring from competition, she spent many years coaching young athletes in Kyiv, leaving behind a lasting influence on the sport. David Allan Coe was known as one of country music's most rebellious and authentic voices, living a life shaped by hardship, resilience, and raw storytelling. Born in Ohio in 1939, he faced a troubled early life before discovering music as a powerful form of expression. After moving to Nashville, he gained recognition through songwriting and became a notable figure in the outlaw country movement, alongside artists like Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings. Despite personal struggles and controversy throughout his career, Coe remained committed to his unique style, leaving behind a legacy remembered for honesty, individuality, and unforgettable music. Dee Freeman, a respected actress known for her calm screen presence and dedication to her craft, passed away at the age of 66 following a battle with lung cancer. She earned recognition through her performances in Pretty the Series and The Young and the Restless, while also appearing in popular shows such as Seinfeld, Dexter, and Sisters. No matter the size of the role, she brought sincerity and depth to every performance. Before entering acting, she served 6 years in the United States Marine Corps, a background that reflected her strength and discipline throughout her life and career. Diane Langton was a talented actress, singer, and dancer whose career entertained audiences for more than 60 years. Many people fondly remember her as Nana McQueen in Hollyoaks, where her warmth, humor, and lively personality made her a fan favorite. She also appeared in popular British shows like Only Fools and Horses and EastEnders, showing her versatility as a performer. Beyond television, she enjoyed great success on the West End stage in musicals such as Hair and Chicago. She passed away at 80, leaving behind a legacy filled with creativity, passion, and unforgettable performances. Don Schlitz was one of country music's most influential songwriters, remembered for creating timeless songs filled with emotion and storytelling. Born on August 29, 1952, in Durham, he pursued songwriting in Nashville, where his breakthrough came with The Gambler, famously recorded by Kenny Rogers. He later wrote numerous chart-topping hits for legendary artists, earning recognition in both the Country Music Hall of Fame and Songwriters Hall of Fame. Schlitz passed away at 73, leaving behind a remarkable legacy that continues to inspire generations through music and meaningful storytelling. Emily Dequesne was a gifted Belgian actress whose emotional performances left a lasting mark on cinema. Born on August 29, 1981, she gained international recognition at a young age, with her powerful debut in Rosetta, showing a level of honesty and depth that instantly captured attention. Throughout her career, she became known for portraying vulnerable and complex characters with remarkable authenticity and grace. Her talent earned admiration across the film industry and connected deeply with audiences worldwide. Even after her passing at 43, her unforgettable performances continue to inspire and remind viewers of her extraordinary artistic legacy. Eric Dane will be remembered not only for his memorable performances on screen, but also for the resilience and positivity he carried throughout his life. Best known for his role in Grey's Anatomy, he built a career admired for both talent and dedication. In later years, he spoke openly about living with ALS, facing the condition with honesty, courage, and determination. Despite personal challenges, he remained devoted to his family and continued pursuing his passion for acting. His openness inspired many people, while his work and enduring spirit left a meaningful impact on audiences around the world. Ernie Anastas passed away at the age of 82 in Mount Kisco, New York, following complications from pneumonia. For many years, he was a trusted and familiar voice in New York television news, known for delivering stories with professionalism, warmth, and credibility on stations including WABC and WCBS. Beyond journalism, he became admired for promoting optimism through his radio program and podcast, where he focused on stories of hope, kindness, and human resilience. His positive approach to storytelling connected deeply with audiences and reminded many people that uplifting news can have a meaningful impact during difficult times. Floyd Vivino, lovingly known as Uncle Floyd, brought laughter and creativity to generations through his unique and unforgettable style of comedy. His show, The Uncle Floyd Show, became a cult favorite thanks to its playful humor, quirky characters, and low-budget charm that made it feel genuine and full of heart. What started as a children's program soon gained loyal adult fans who appreciated its originality and fearless creativity. Friends and fans remembered him as someone dedicated to making people smile in every stage of life. He passed away at 74, leaving behind a joyful legacy that continues to inspire audiences today. Jean Marsh was a celebrated actress and writer whose work made a lasting impact on British television and theatre. Born on July 1, 1934, she gained widespread recognition as the co-creator and star of Upstairs, Downstairs, where her portrayal of Rose Buck earned her an Emmy Award. She also co-created The House of Eliott, showcasing her talent for thoughtful storytelling and memorable characters. Known for her authenticity and grace, Marsh built a distinguished career across stage and screen. She passed away at 90, leaving behind an enduring creative legacy. Jeannie Seely was a beloved figure in classic country music, remembered for her heartfelt voice and deep connection to traditional storytelling. Born on July 6, 1940, she built a career rooted in authenticity, bringing warmth and sincerity to every performance. As a longtime member of the Grand Ole Opry, she became admired for preserving the timeless spirit of country music, while touching audiences with songs filled with emotion and honesty. Her graceful presence and dedication earned lasting respect throughout the industry. Even after her passing at 85, her music continues to comfort and inspire generations of country music fans. Jeffrey Garcia became a familiar voice to many through his memorable performance as Jimmy Neutron, bringing energy, humor, and personality to one of animation's most loved characters. Born in 1977, he built a career that showcased both versatility and genuine talent across television and voice acting. His portrayal of Jimmy captured the perfect mix of intelligence, curiosity, and childhood charm, making the character deeply relatable to audiences worldwide. Beyond animation, Garcia was admired for the warmth and authenticity he brought to every role. His work continues to live on through the unforgettable characters and memories he helped create. 25 years after his passing, Joey Ramone continues to be remembered as one of the most influential voices in rock music. As the lead singer of the Ramones, he helped shape the sound and attitude of punk rock with music that was raw, energetic, and deeply authentic. What began in small New York clubs eventually inspired generations of musicians and fans around the world. In 2002, the Ramones were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, recognizing their lasting impact on music history. Joey's legacy still lives on through the fearless spirit and honesty that defined his songs and performances. Josh Marrow was known as a hardworking NFL player who built his career through determination and resilience. After moving from England to the United States as a child, he developed into a talented football player in Texas and later played at Stanford University. Although he went undrafted, he earned respect in the NFL through dedication and consistency, spending several seasons with teams including the Arizona Cardinals and New York Giants. Off the field, he was admired for his strong faith and close connection to family. He passed away at 35, leaving fans and former teammates deeply saddened by the loss. Judy Pace passed away peacefully in her sleep in Marina del Rey at the age of 83. A familiar and respected presence on television during the 1960s and 70s, she was known for memorable roles in The Young Lawyers and Peyton Place, along with her moving performance in Brian's Song. Her film career also included appearances in Cotton Comes to Harlem, The Thomas Crown Affair, and Three in the Attic. Pace leaves behind a lasting legacy of grace, talent, and timeless performances. Julian McMahon was an actor whose charisma and emotional depth made him unforgettable on screen. Born on July 27, 1968, he became known for bringing intensity, charm, and sophistication to every role he played. Audiences admired his standout performances in popular television dramas, where he portrayed complex characters with confidence and authenticity. Whether playing a hero, a villain, or someone morally conflicted, he had a natural ability to hold viewers' attention. His versatility allowed him to succeed across different genres and reach audiences worldwide. Even after his passing at 56, his performances continue to leave a lasting impact on fans everywhere. Malcolm Jamal Warner became a beloved figure in television through his memorable role as Theo Huxtable, bringing warmth, humor, and authenticity to audiences around the world. Born in 1970, he built a career that extended far beyond acting, exploring music, directing, and storytelling with passion and creativity. His performances carried a natural sincerity that helped people connect deeply with his work. Over the years, he earned admiration not only for his talent, but also for his dedication to growth and artistic expression. Though his passing in 2025 saddened many, his legacy continues through the meaningful work and inspiration he left behind. Malcolm Jamal Warner, born on August 18, 1970, was a talented actor, musician, and spoken-word artist whose work connected with audiences for decades. He became widely known for playing Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show, a role that earned him praise for his natural and relatable performance. Over the years, he continued building a respected career through series like Malcolm and Eddie and The Resident, showing both versatility and growth as an artist. Beyond acting, his passion for poetry and music earned him a Grammy Award. Remembered for his authenticity and creativity, Warner left behind a lasting influence through his work and artistic expression. Matt Clark was a respected actor whose quiet talent and memorable performances left a lasting mark on film history. Best known for his roles in classic westerns like The Outlaw Jose Wales and Pat Garrett, and Billy the Kid, he brought authenticity and depth to every character he played. Many fans also fondly remember him as Chester the bartender in Back to the Future Part 3. Before acting, he served in the U.S. Army, a chapter that shaped his grounded personality and calm presence. He passed away at 89, leaving behind a legacy built on honesty, dedication, and timeless performances. Mel Schilling passed away at the age of 53 following complications from cancer, leaving behind a lasting impact on television audiences worldwide. Best known for her role as a relationship expert on Married at First Sight, she spent years helping couples navigate love, trust, and personal growth with compassion and honesty. Beyond her professional expertise, Schilling was admired for her warmth, empathy, and ability to make people feel understood during difficult moments. Colleagues, viewers, and participants remember her as a kind and supportive presence, whose influence extended far beyond the screen. Moya Brennan was a legendary Irish musician whose voice became one of the defining sounds of Celtic music around the world. Born on August 9, 1952, in County Donegal, she grew up surrounded by Irish traditions, music, and storytelling that deeply shaped her artistry. As a founding member of Clannad, she helped introduce Irish language music to global audiences with a style that felt emotional, spiritual, and timeless. Her solo career further expanded her influence across folk and world music. Even after her passing at 73, her music continues to inspire listeners with its beauty, warmth, and deep cultural spirit. Nedra Talley-Ross will be remembered as a talented singer whose voice helped shape one of music's most iconic girl groups, the Ronettes. Born in New York City in 1946, she rose to fame alongside her cousins with unforgettable songs that defined an era and inspired generations of artists. Despite the success and attention, Nedra later chose a quieter life focused on faith, family, and personal peace. She continued expressing herself through music while building a meaningful life away from the spotlight. Her legacy lives on through timeless songs, lasting influence, and the inspiration her journey continues to give fans worldwide. D'Angelo, born on February 11, 1974, became one of the most influential voices in modern soul and R&B through his unique blend of classic inspiration and contemporary sound. His debut album Brown Sugar introduced listeners to a warm and deeply personal style, while Voodoo helped shape the neo-soul movement with its emotional honesty and rich musicality. Known for taking long breaks between projects, he always returned with thoughtful and meaningful work, including Black Messiah. His music continues to influence artists across different genres, and his artistic approach has earned lasting respect for its originality, depth, and timeless quality. Raul Malo was a singer whose voice and musical style made him truly unforgettable. As the lead vocalist of the Mavericks, he helped create a unique sound that blended country, rock, and Latin influences in a way that felt both timeless and fresh. Fans connected deeply with his emotional performances and the honesty he brought to every song. Known for taking creative risks and refusing to follow trends, Malo built a lasting legacy through music that felt personal and authentic. He passed away at 60, but his songs and unmistakable voice continue to inspire listeners around the world today. Renee Victor was a respected actress and performer celebrated for bringing warmth, authenticity, and energy to every role throughout her long career. Born on July 25, 1938, she became widely recognized for playing Lupita in Weeds, and for voicing Abuelita in Coco, a role that deeply connected with audiences around the world. Her film work also included Paranoid Park and A Night in Old Mexico. Victor passed away at 86, leaving behind a lasting legacy of creativity, representation, and heartfelt storytelling. Richard Chamberlain was one of television's most beloved and influential actors, known for his warmth, elegance, and emotional depth on screen. Born on March 31, 1934, he became a familiar face to audiences through unforgettable performances that blended sincerity with quiet strength. From medical dramas to sweeping historical series, he brought authenticity and humanity to every character he portrayed. His ability to evolve across decades made him a respected figure in both television and film. Even after his passing shortly before his 91st birthday, his legacy continues through the timeless stories and memorable performances that touched generations of viewers worldwide. Sam Moore will always be remembered as one of the most powerful voices in classic soul music. Born in 1935, he rose to fame as part of the legendary duo Sam and Dave, delivering timeless hits like Soul Man and Hold On, I'm Comin'. His voice carried deep emotion, energy, and authenticity that connected with listeners across generations. Beyond his success, Moore inspired countless artists with his unforgettable stage presence and vocal style. Even as music evolved over the years, his influence remained strong. Though he passed away at 89, his soulful legacy continues to live on through the music he created. Shirley Raines, widely known as Miss Shirley, passed away at the age of 58 after dedicating her life to helping unhoused communities with compassion and respect. Through her nonprofit, Beauty to the Streets, She provided meals, hygiene care, haircuts, and emotional support to people often overlooked by society. Her kindness and genuine care inspired millions online, where her message of dignity and humanity reached far beyond Los Angeles. A mother of 6, Shirley turned personal pain into purpose and became a symbol of hope for many. Her legacy lives on through the lives she touched and the love she shared so freely. Sly Stone was a groundbreaking musician whose creativity changed the sound of modern music forever. As the leader of Sly and the Family Stone, he blended funk, soul, rock, and gospel into a style that felt fresh, energetic, and deeply original. His songs carried messages of unity, freedom, and self-expression while inspiring people to dance and connect through music. Known for his fearless creativity and unforgettable stage presence, Sly influenced generations of artists across many genres. He passed away at 82, but his music and message continue to live on, reminding the world of the power of rhythm and individuality. Steve Cropper was a legendary guitarist, songwriter, and producer whose influence helped define the sound of soul and R&B music. Born on October 21, 1941, he became widely known as a key member of Booker T and the MGs, shaping the iconic Memphis sound through his subtle yet powerful guitar style. Beyond performing, Cropper contributed to numerous timeless recordings as both a songwriter and producer. Admired for his precision, restraint, and emotional depth, he inspired generations of musicians. Cropper passed away at the age of 84, leaving behind a lasting musical legacy that continues to resonate worldwide. T.K. Carter was a talented actor whose familiar presence brought warmth, humor, and authenticity to film and television for decades. Born on December 18, 1956, he became known for delivering grounded performances that made every character feel real and memorable. Audiences admired his roles in classic productions like The Thing, Punky Brewster, and Space Jam, where his natural charm and versatility stood out effortlessly. Rather than chasing fame, Carter built a respected career through consistency, dedication, and genuine talent. Even after his passing at 69, his work continues to live on through the stories and characters audiences still cherish today. Terence Stamp was celebrated as one of cinema's most distinctive and respected actors, known for his commanding presence, memorable voice, and remarkable versatility. Born in 1938, he built a career that spanned decades, moving effortlessly between British classics and major international films. Whether playing complex villains or thoughtful, understated characters, he brought authenticity and depth to every performance. Audiences admired not only his talent, but also the quiet confidence and dedication he carried throughout his career. Even as generations changed, his work continued to inspire both fans and fellow actors. His lasting legacy lives on through the timeless performances he leaves behind. Timothy West was a respected actor whose talent and dedication made him a standout presence in theater, film, and television for many decades. Known for his powerful performances in classical theater, he brought depth and emotion to roles like King Lear and King Edward III. Audiences also appreciated his work on television, where his warm yet commanding style made every character memorable. What truly defined him was his consistency and passion for acting, which never faded throughout his long career. He passed away at 90, leaving behind a remarkable legacy that continues to inspire performers and entertain audiences around the world. Tom Jirones was a respected television director and producer whose creative work helped shape some of the most memorable comedy series in American television. Best known for directing and producing many early episodes of Seinfeld, he played a major role in developing the show's distinctive humor and storytelling style. Throughout his career, he also contributed to popular series including Ellen, News Radio, and Caroline in the City. Jirones passed away at 86, leaving behind a lasting legacy of creativity, laughter, and influential television storytelling. Tom Noonan was a remarkable actor whose commanding presence and emotional depth made him unforgettable in film and television. Born in 1951, he became widely respected for portraying complex and often intense characters with a quiet realism that captivated audiences. From powerful performances in crime thrillers and cult classics to acclaimed television appearances, he consistently brought authenticity and intelligence to every role. Beyond acting, he also earned admiration for his work as a writer and director, proving his creativity extended far beyond the screen. Even after his passing at 74, his legacy continues through the memorable characters and stories he helped bring to life. Tom Troop lived a remarkable life dedicated to storytelling, service, and mentorship. Born in 1928, he became respected for his thoughtful performances on stage and screen, beginning with his Broadway debut in The Diary of Anne Frank. Over the years, he appeared in notable films and television projects, earning admiration for the sincerity and quiet strength he brought to every role. Beyond acting, he proudly served during the Korean War, and later helped guide future performers as a teacher and mentor. Remembered for his wisdom, generosity, and integrity, Troop leaves behind a lasting legacy that continues to inspire generations. The music world is remembering Tony Wilson, co-founder and bassist of the soul band Hot Chocolate, who passed away peacefully at his home in Trinidad at the age of 89. Wilson played an important role in shaping the band's signature sound and co-wrote the timeless hit, You Sexy Thing, which remains loved by generations of listeners. His bass playing and songwriting helped establish Hot Chocolate as one of the most recognizable soul groups of their era. Even after stepping away from music, his influence continued through the band's lasting popularity. His legacy lives on through the songs and memories he created for audiences worldwide. Tracy Kidder was a respected author and journalist known for his thoughtful storytelling and deep understanding of people's lives. He gained widespread recognition after winning the Pulitzer Prize for The Soul of a New Machine, and later wrote admired books like Mountains Beyond Mountains and Among Schoolchildren. A Vietnam War veteran, he also served as a military intelligence officer and received the Bronze Star for his service. His writing stood out for its honesty, empathy, and ability to make complex subjects feel personal and relatable. He passed away at 80, leaving behind a lasting influence on nonfiction writing and journalism. Tristan Rogers became a beloved figure in daytime television through his memorable performances and lasting connection with audiences. Born on June 3, 1946, he gained widespread recognition for portraying Robert Scorpio on General Hospital, a role that combined charm, intelligence, and mystery. Known for bringing authenticity and emotional depth to every scene, Rogers remained a respected presence in television for decades. Fans admired not only his acting talent but also his professionalism and dedication to storytelling. His work continues to hold a special place in soap opera history, leaving behind a legacy that generations of viewers still appreciate today. Valerie Maffei was a talented American actress whose quiet elegance and emotional depth made her performances truly memorable. Born on June 16, 1953, she built a respected career across television and film, earning admiration for the authenticity and warmth she brought to every role. Audiences especially remembered her Emmy-winning performance in Northern Exposure, while later appearances in popular series and acclaimed films showcased her lasting versatility and grace. Known for her dedication to storytelling and humble nature, she left a meaningful impact on both viewers and colleagues. Even after her passing at 71, her work continues to inspire and resonate with audiences everywhere. Valerie Perrine, celebrated for her unforgettable screen presence and versatile acting career, is remembered as one of Hollywood's distinctive talents. Best known for playing Eve Teschmacher in Superman and Superman 2, she brought charm, wit, and personality to roles that audiences continue to admire. Born with a natural ability to command attention on screen, she also earned critical praise for performances in films such as Lenny, The Last American Hero, and Slaughterhouse-Five. Throughout her career, Perrine impressed viewers with emotional depth and authenticity. Though she passed away at 82, her performances and lasting influence on film history continue to be appreciated worldwide. Valerie Perrine, celebrated for her unforgettable screen presence and versatile acting career, is remembered as one of Hollywood's distinctive talents. Best known for playing Eve Teschmacher in Superman and Superman 2, she brought charm, wit, and personality to roles that audiences continue to admire. Born with a natural ability to command attention on screen, she also earned critical praise for performances in films such as Lenny, The Last American Hero, and Slaughterhouse-Five. Throughout her career, Perrine impressed viewers with emotional depth and authenticity. Though she passed away at 82, her performances and lasting influence on film history continue to be appreciated worldwide. Wayne Lewis was a talented musician and songwriter best known as a key member of Atlantic Starr, the group behind timeless R&B hits like Always and Secret Lovers. Alongside his brothers, he helped create a smooth and emotional sound that connected deeply with listeners for decades. His music blended soul, funk, and pop with a sincerity that made every song feel personal and genuine. Fans admired not only his voice and creativity, but also his dedication to authentic artistry. Although his journey ended in 2025, his music continues to inspire people and keeps the spirit of Atlantic Starr alive today. Willie Colon was a groundbreaking musician, composer, and producer, whose work helped shape the golden era of salsa music. Born in 1950 in the South Bronx, he became known for his distinctive trombone sound and powerful storytelling through music. Working with legendary artists such as Hector Lavoe and Rubén Blades, Colon created influential songs and albums including Siembra. Beyond music, he was admired for addressing social issues with honesty and passion. Colon passed away at 75, leaving behind a lasting cultural and musical legacy that continues to inspire generations. Wings Hauser was a versatile actor, writer, and musician whose intense performances and creative spirit left a lasting mark on Hollywood. Born on December 12, 1947, he built a career filled with memorable roles across film and television, earning admiration for the passion and authenticity he brought to every character. Audiences especially remembered his powerful work in Vice Squad and his appearances in long-running television dramas. Beyond acting, he explored storytelling through music and screenwriting, proving his talent reached far beyond the screen. Even after his passing at 77, his artistic legacy continues to inspire fans and fellow performers alike. Wink Martindale became one of television's most beloved game show hosts, remembered for the warmth, charm, and professionalism he brought to audiences for decades. Born in 1933, he built a remarkable career hosting popular shows like Tic-Tac-Dough and Gambit, creating moments that felt entertaining and personal at the same time. His smooth style, friendly personality, and genuine connection with contestants made viewers feel instantly comfortable. More than just a television host, Wink helped define an era of family entertainment where kindness and authenticity mattered. His lasting influence continues to inspire generations of broadcasters and remains a treasured part of television history. 5 years after his passing at the age of 81, Yaphet Kotto continues to be remembered as an actor whose screen presence carried honesty, depth, and quiet strength. Whether portraying Lieutenant Al Giardello in Homicide, Life on the Street, appearing in the suspenseful world of Alien, or playing a memorable villain in Live and Let Die, he brought authenticity to every performance. Kotto had a rare ability to make characters feel deeply human, leaving a lasting impression on audiences across generations. His legacy lives on not only through his memorable roles, but through the dignity and sincerity he consistently brought to his work. Yvonne Lime Feddersen was remembered not only as a talented actress from Hollywood's golden era, but also as a deeply compassionate person who dedicated much of her life to helping others. Audiences loved her warm screen presence in films like I Was a Teenage Werewolf and Loving You alongside Elvis Presley. However, her greatest impact came after stepping away from acting to co-found Child Help, an organization supporting children facing abuse and neglect. For decades, she worked tirelessly to bring hope and care to vulnerable young people. She passed away at 90, leaving behind a legacy built on kindness, service, and genuine compassion.